Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather. I know it's been a while since I've done any filming, but we've been so busy the last couple months. My son graduated high school, he turned 18, he's moved out, he moved in with one of his sisters. One of my other daughters had to move home for a few weeks, she's between places. So yeah, and we've decided to really renovate our house because we're gonna be listing. I said we thought in the next year or so. We're probably gonna be moving by Christmas, so we are just in the middle of renovating. I'm standing down here in the bedroom and basement, so I'm just gonna zoom around to show you the progress we've made this week. So this is the little bedroom in the basement. As you can see, all the stickers I had on the walls are taken down. It's all been patched and painted. We'll just walk through the bathroom. It's in the middle being painted. I thought I had the lights turned on, but it's not. So this other part here, everything off the walls has been taken down. It was so hard to take that stuff down. This was my kids' playroom, so those stickers and things have been up for over 12 years. But everything is down and removed. This is all down here has been painted. So, and this area too. So I'm just early in the morning. So yeah, you can see. So now what I really have to now do is go through all of this stuff. I've got to really go through that in the next week or so. Get rid of everything. And then this room too. You know, it's piled up. Whoa, I'm tripping over things. Now this is that storage room. I had to pile things in here. This is just, there's some furniture under here, some bookshelves and stuff, boxes of toys, bags of toys, and then I just threw the bedding on top just so they could paint those other areas. So now, and they're finished painting out there, so I could put all that stuff back. So I can then move all this stuff out because they want to get into this room and paint this room tomorrow. So I will be dealing with all this stuff. All I can say is I'm glad I've been working slowly for the last 2 years of going through and getting rid of stuff. But now we have to fast track, and I have to really fast track and go through this stuff now, like within the next 2 weeks instead of the next year. Back in here it's a little quieter. There's some construction going on outside too. Okay, so that's what we've been doing. Moving my kids, painting the house. We started with the basement because we've never painted the basement. I mean, I think we've done some minor patching and repairing, just minor little things, but we've never actually painted all the walls and the baseboards. So this is done. I'm trying to think. So then I got to put all my day home stuff back, and then I got to clear out the under the stairs and that room. So I got to do that room first. So that is what I'm going to be working on today. Upstairs, the main floor was painted less than 2 years ago. So the main floor, it just has a few minor places that have a little bit of chips that happen, moving furniture. Then upstairs, they've got to get upstairs and paint because, again, we have never really painted. I mean, they're working on some of the rooms upstairs they've done. But the master bedroom has never been done. So I've got to, when I get this stuff done, then I got to go upstairs and clear all that out. This week, I've already made one whole carload of stuffed donations to Value Village. So I am so glad that I started doing this, knowing that in the next couple of years, we will be moving. Just stuff happened. So now we're just gonna fast track that. you know, it's just me, my husband, and our one daughter living at home. So we don't need all this space. My day home is not doing as good as it was. 4 years ago, I was really busy. I had, like, if one kid wasn't coming, put my ad out on Kijiji, and I would just always find kids. I seem to always, like, I would always, you know, fill up the empty spots within 2-3 weeks. I would always have between 4 and 6 full-time kids every day. Now I've got just all these little part-time drop-in, hard to find a full-time kids for my day home at the moment, and just other stuff happening, and it's just, you know, Canada, Bank of Canada, whatever, is raising the interest rates, and everything is just, and our utilities have really jumped in a house this size. We've really noticed, really noticed how much we pay a month for utilities. And it's just, can we keep this house? Yes, we can, but it's, we knew that when the kids moved out, we would be selling this house because it's technically 5 bedrooms and an office, but the little office on the main floor we actually used it as a bedroom, so it can be like a 6-bedroom house, 4 baths, you know, lots of big open living areas. So it's just, like I said, if my day home was doing good, if I had like 5-6 full-time kids, that would be not an issue. So this is what we're dealing with. So I just decided that, you know, my day home's kind of down. It's the summer. I just got a couple drop-in kids right now. Might as well start, because I don't know, by September I might get some more full-time kids, but I may not. We'll just see how fast we're able to get this house cleaned up, or it's cleaned and renovated and on the market, and see how fast it sells. So I will show you my progress. Actually, I want to show one other room, so I'm just going to pause for a second and run upstairs, and that was my craft room. That big glass table I sold, so everything that was in the craft room, I know I had stuff upstairs, and I had to bring it down to the craft room. Now I've got stuff from other areas of my house stored in my craft room, and I will go upstairs and show that, because that is just the messiest spot, but it's half of that stuff is already ready to go for, you know, donations. So just give me one moment. Okay, so this is my craft room. I can't walk in. This is as far as I can get in. I've got a couple under here, Rubbermaid bins ready to get donated. This is our comforters that just, you know, need to get washed and put back in the hall closet, but I had to take everything out so they could patch and paint in the hall closet. So like I said, there's 2 Rubbermaid bins here ready for donations. Bedding was just thrown in on top, but so I've got to go through all my crafting supplies and see what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping. I sold the big glass table yesterday. I've been just selling lots of more furniture that we're just not gonna need. I can't even really get into the closet. But this will also all have to get organized, and this will be the next room. Painting too, so I have to take everything, all my little hooks that I had on the walls, I have to take all that down. So that is what we are working on, and I will just keep you updated as I go through everything, and I'll show you the progress I've made. So I'll be back when I get the basement kind of put back together, and I will show you the progress. Okay, so I was working till about midnight last night, and everything was piled up. And these 2 rooms have been brought just over here. So I've got all this to finish going through and getting rid of. So this is the storage room. So today I have to take everything off the shelves and move the shelves out so they can patch and paint these walls. All I can say is I'm glad I've already started working down here in the last year and a half. I was just got rid of so much, stuff we didn't need. Now I have to finish going through all this stuff, but the things on these shelves are already separated by category, and I'll just be putting them in boxes and getting rid of them. So yeah, going from moving in the next 2 years to we're going to be listing our house by Christmas. So just went, fast tracked that way. So now I really have to get all this done. So I will keep you updated so you can see all the progress that we are making. Okay, so it's been about 2 days since my last quick update, so I'm just going to show the amount of progress that we made. So this is that storage room. The guys will be back in a couple days to paint. So this is the room that had all the shelving units and everything. So it's going to have nothing in here. We're not putting any shelving units back in, so this is just going to be like an empty room. I might have to put a few craft things in here, but nothing major. And then this was that other little bedroom here. I've got to finish going through this stuff here. Most of this stuff is my crafting stuff and my floral, so those will definitely be keeping. And all my reusable bags, which I'm going to be going through because I do know there's a couple local thrift stores who love the reusable bags, because then they can use them for people who are purchasing their items. I'm just gonna walk through here, the little bathroom. So it's been painted, so it's all done. And then down here in my main basement area, these are all just empty boxes. These are my kids' toys that they have to go through. That's just all my books and movies. That's all I'm keeping for books and movies. So that's just those empty boxes. And then these are just bins of toys that I have to finish going through. Then all this other stuff that's sitting here like this. Are just small things that I will be going through and deciding if I'm keeping or getting rid of. This stuff will not be donation stuff. This would be anything that I would be selling that's got value. But so, like I said, there's not much left anymore. It looks like, I see the way it's all spaced out, it looks like so much stuff, and I've been going through this stuff and just tripping over toys and things. And then this room here, that's my couch, and it's covered by all the extra bedding. And then these are all just my little rolling carts, which I'm going through drawer by drawer and getting rid of stuff I will not be using or I will not be keeping. I've decided because we will be moving by Christmas. We're putting the house up for sale, so we will be moving by Christmas probably. So I have to go through everything, and I decided if it's kids art supplies I will not need, I'm not keeping. If it's my stuff, I decide if I think I'm going to be able to use it in the next couple months, I will keep. So I'm definitely going to set my fall and Christmas items aside. Anything that is just we've already done the season, or it's not something I'm going to be decorating with, I'm letting it all go. So that is what I've left to finish going through. And I'm actually surprised at the amount of stuff that I just don't want to keep. And then I can actually get into this room. Now this under the stairs, this is my next thing that I've got to work on next week, but I've got to finish these 2 rooms, and then next week I will be dealing with all of this. And I already know that majority of the stuff I'm not keeping. It was tricky deciding what to keep, what to get rid of. I'm slowly going through that, and I was putting things away, like items with like items. Now that we have a plan as to we're putting up the house for sale, we'll be moving in I decided anything here that's my art and craft supplies that I can use, I will save. If I'd bought it for a project and never got around to it, if I don't think I'm gonna get around to it, I'm gonna let it go now. I've got, just too many other things to worry about, to deal with. So that is what I am working on. Earlier today, couldn't even walk down here. Like, all this was all piled up with bins and things, and I have actually made a good clear pathway. These Rubbermaid totes, I was gonna move them out of my way just so I can get in there and I can see what's in here. Like I said, I've got this big box. It's just got a few movies and some of my wine corks, but the movies were just taken off the shelf so we could get it out of the way. And then I went through the movies, decide what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping. So those movies will be now going onto the shelf. So that's just a big box. I've got this other big box here, and there's like not really anything in it either. It's just a few odd things just kind of thrown in. So I will be, easy to get this box out of my way as well. So I will just keep you updated as to what I'm doing. Alright, so I've been working down here for about 8 hours today. Hard to tell if I've made any progress. Just sitting here dumping every box, every bin out. Just trying to figure out what we have. This is a really long process. Like I said, so from where I'm standing, it looks like I have a bigger mess than what I had 8 hours ago. But this is all, like I said, half of those boxes are empty. There's nothing in them. Those of the Rubbermaid bins, I still just never got a chance to move them out of my way. Then we come in here, so it's in here. I actually got all these items that were piled up here moved out and mostly gone through. In this closet, there is nothing in this closet, and I don't think I'm going to be putting anything in that closet. What I have to bring back into this room will be the playpen. So I've got to vacuum and clean the carpet. Then I got to bring the playpens back in. And then I have this room, which the guys weren't able to come today. So this room, I will not be putting anything in here. So when they're done painting, then I have to vacuum and steam clean this carpet. I might put I have a few things I'll have to move in here out of my way, but the basic idea is we're not going to put anything in that room. Boxes of toys I am donating and getting rid of. A pile of, well, if I move this, it's just under here, you can see it's just extra art supplies and paper, and this is just extra art supplies that I am going to be getting rid of. Those are bins of office supplies. I gotta go through those. I don't need to keep that much stuff. Here I've got quite a few piles of books. So we've got 2 or 3 sets of old encyclopedias. We've got some old books. So there's not much here. All these rolling carts. This one's got 4 drawers. They're almost empty. That one's got 4 drawers. It's completely empty. This one has 6 drawers and it's almost empty. I had a few things in there I had to put in because I haven't quite decided where my crafting supplies are going to go at this particular moment. I've got 2 of these and they both have 6 bins. I never got to those ones yet today. But over here I've got this other one. It's got 3 drawers, and it is completely emptied out as well. So that is what I have been working on. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't know, I've got tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll go to church in the morning, and when I come home after church, I'm gonna be continuing doing this. So I've got just a couple more days to get this straightened out. I just don't have kids till about Tuesday, so I've got another day and a half to get this completely finished, and I think it'd be pretty easy because I've dumped a lot of these bins out before, So that's what I'll be, just gotta go get my husband from work, and then I'll be back down here going through everything, but this will be the final time of going through, and I just can't wait to get this stuff set up. Even if there is stuff over here in the way, I just want to get my day home toys set up. So that is what I'm going to focus on tomorrow, is just getting that corner cleared out, ready. Well, I guess it'd be this, tripping over glass picture frame. Okay, so no, just that back corner there, that's my day home toys play area. I need that one cleared out. Even if I have to have a few things over here not totally go through by end of tomorrow night, I will have to deal with that. Like I said, this is all just empty, mostly empty boxes. There's a couple boxes that have a few odd things, which I will have to just dump out and go through. So I will be back tomorrow with all my progress at the end of tomorrow. Alright, so this is what my master bedroom looks like. We are getting ready to paint the walls. Did they paint them? I don't remember. They had started painting. I'm not quite sure if they've done a full job, but this is my master bedroom at the moment. Let's see. The tiles have been repaired. We got windows replaced. We got a whole bunch, doing a lot of renovations. So all these broken tiles were just replaced. The windows were done a couple weeks ago. Painting, like I said, I can tell they've done some painting, but I don't know if they've actually painted every wall. I think they may have to come back and do a second coat, because there's some little spots that don't look like they've painted. Just don't want my puppy to lick the paint. Go that way. So all my stuff is like this. Hard to move around or do anything. And then, yeah, see, I can't get to my clothes. And I can't really get into can't really get to my shoes much. That's okay. These are usually hanging on the backs of the door, but I can't do that right now. So all my jewelry is just in there. My makeup is in here somewhere. So, but like I said, I am working hard at clearing out the house, getting rid of the stuff that we do not need. I'm gonna miss this walk-in closet. I know the closet we have, place we're gonna move to, I have enough room for, just for visual reference, the closet will hold 3 of these. So the closet is not even as wide as one of these racks here. I think maybe it will only hold 2, but I thought it would hold 3 because I did have this in the other house. So I do know how big the closet is going to be, but so I'm going to have to, keep downsizing my stuff. Like I said, you just work slowly at it. So I just wanted to show everybody just, the amount of work we've been doing, because I haven't really posted too many videos lately. We've just been in the midst of renovations. So May, my son turned 18. June, he graduated high school. July, he moved out. My other daughter's between places, so she's moved back home. And since the middle of May, we have been renovating. So I will be back tomorrow to show you the progress of the basement. Alright, so now it is like Tuesday morning, so it's been probably, I think, 2 days since my last update. So you can just see the amount of stuff that I have gone through and I am getting rid of. I've taken a carload of stuff to Value Village. I've got another 2 carloads I'll probably be taking today or tomorrow. I also, over the weekend, I had stuff on my driveway for people to come and take, and Saturday was a good day to put stuff out. Sunday, not so much, not much went, but I didn't have any kids things left. Sunday I just had decor and glass items. But as you can see, I've got lots of space here. There's not really anything. Over here I've got a couple stacks of books, and then I got my rolling carts. And so I've got stacks of these papers here. So all the papers are going to be going into the rolling carts. I'm going to mark everything. I've got some of the big kids' toys are sitting over here because I needed them out of my way to organize over here. So this is taking me another almost 2 days to get to this point. I'm going to work on it all day. My plan is to have this all finished today and get vacuumed tonight. So I will be back and I will just show you kind of what I'm finding, because I just kind of hard to do videos when there's people in the house working on things. So there's nobody working in the house today, so I can kind of show you what I'm finding and what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of. So I'm just going to keep keeping you updated. Alright, so this is upstairs in these bedrooms. As you can see, everything is cleared out. I'm just careful about getting the windows because the curtains are off at the moment. So you see the bedrooms are all cleared out. It's all getting renovated. So this is where I've been working on for the last several weeks. So this room and this room. And I've been working hard, and I'll show you downstairs. Okay, on my way downstairs, I went through the master bedroom just so you can see everything is just piled everywhere. But this room has been painted. The bathroom has been painted. I still have to, just have to do a little bit of cleanup. The broken tiles around the tub have been repaired. The windows have been replaced. So, getting all this done. So this bathroom is done, the master bedroom is done. The bedrooms up here on the main floor have been done, just a little bit of touching up where they didn't get a chance to paint, so just inside the closets. This closet hasn't been touched yet, but I can't even walk in here. I've had to put stuff in here out of the way because of all the other rooms being cleared out. Everything just got piled up right in this bedroom. So now I will go downstairs and show you the main floor to show you how much stuff we have been doing. Alright, so now this is the great room, kitchen, dining room, living room. So this looks like this. This is all my craft supplies that were in my craft room that I'm still going through and putting away, and getting rid of extra stuff we don't need. And here is the craft room. It was getting painted, and we'll be doing something with the floor. I'm not quite sure what type of flooring we're gonna do or how we're gonna fix the floor, but yeah, the windows were also all kind of replaced. Any that were broken are now replaced. And then the next thing is the laundry room will be getting painted. It hasn't been painted the whole time we've lived here. So, it hasn't been painted in like over 13 years, but it's hardly gets, doesn't really get a lot of actual usage near the walls, but there's some stuff I'll have to get kind of repaired, some chips and things, moving the washer and dryers in and out and stuff. But in the closet there's hooks I hung up that we'll take out and get that all patched and repaired and painted in there. So the laundry room will be done later this week. And then here's the little bathroom on the main floor. It was already painted. It is fine other than just needing a good clean. I think there's nothing left in this room to do, except I know there's a spot on the back of the door, kind of just around the door jambs, just some of that black stuff off of the cheap hinges, where the old hinges had rusted, and so they left that rusty black stuff. So that just has to get washed off better. And that was my nice welcome sign that I had made a few years ago, and we had a really strong wind and it fell, and most of the letters have fallen off, so I will be repairing that. I just have to make a trip to the dollar store and buy some more of those letters. Last time I was there, they didn't have any of those letters. Okay, so just walk around my kitchen. As you can see, I mean, got a new fridge. It's a nice new fridge. I love this fridge. It's the Samsung. I don't know, right now all our appliances and my phone are Samsung. So I like this, has some really new features that our other fridge didn't have. One is it's got the water dispenser, but it also has the ice dispenser. You got your choice between cubed and crushed, so that's really nice. Now, with that being said, because of the way the ice is made, we do lose a bit of the door storage, but that's okay. For some reason, we don't seem to have as much food now that I don't have as many kids living at home. The other feature I love is it has this other this extra drawer here. So this is that drawer that's the freezer or fridge. So we have it set to the deli mode because it's just going to be butter, eggs, and cheese in this drawer. And then it's got the nice freezer, so you've got the top shelf, and then it's got the bottom. It's hard to do this with one hand. It's also new, so it's stiff a little. So there, so I love the new fridge. Okay, and again, this window here, all the windows here were replaced if they were broken. So this is this area. So it's, house is echoing, it's getting empty. I don't know if there's anything in the dining room. See, we haven't done anything in the dining room. Everything here is just, all this extra stuff is just piled up everywhere at the moment. Dishes everywhere, crafting supplies everywhere. That's all my baking pans and stuff. So just have to, excuse me. Okay, so just have to finish, clearing all this stuff out and selling the furniture that we don't need, selling, some of the bigger items, so that is good. But I'm just surprised. That's all my crafting supplies. I've got more downstairs I'm going through. In fact, downstairs actually looks a little worse today. It looked really good the other day, but I've pulled out more stuff, dumped out more boxes, brought stuff from upstairs down here, stuff from upstairs in the bedrooms to the main floor, and then stuff from the bedrooms and the main floor also down to the basement. So we have about 2 weeks to finish where all the painting should be, all the rooms should be painted within the next 2 weeks. So I will keep you posted, up to date as to how this progress is going. I will show you down in the basement in just a moment to show you how things are just, it looks worse than it did a few days ago. A few days ago I didn't get a chance to film and I had it almost cleared out, and now it just looks really piled up again. So just a few moments now, I'll just show you that. Okay, so this is the spare bedroom. It was cleared out except the furniture, but I've had to put a few things in here out of my way, like just some extra cleaning supplies that I found down here in a cupboard that I got rid of. These are both these boxes are full of the gnomes that I have made. That's just some Christmas decorations, and that's all my florals. All my other florals I actually got rid of. I would be going through that gray tub, and I'm probably not keeping most of the florals. I've decided which colors I like, and that's it. Anything that's colors and stuff that I don't like or don't fit my taste, I am not keeping. Now I've got this stuff here stacked up here in my way. A little tricky to get in here. But again, this is that storage room, and it is done. It's been painted. Just have to get the plates put back on, or the covers put back on the outlets and the stuff, and I've got to do a good vacuuming and cleaning of the carpet. And this is just some of my day home stuff that I need, that I'm using. Well, it's not really the Christmas coloring books, but the coloring books, and then it's all the stuff that was on the walls. So that stuff I have to go through. Okay, so that was that room. So I just had trouble getting past all that stuff piled up. So this is the main spot here. This is just bedding that I have to go through. Like I said, this is bedding that was down here and then upstairs in the linen closets and in the bedroom. So all the bedding is just sitting here. I have to go through. Over there is just 3 tall stacks of books. And then I got those 2 carts that are the 3 drawers each. And then, yeah, just some more bedding stuff on the other side. So there's not really much here. It's just, and there's a couch under here too. So it just, things are just kind of piled up. And then over here, I've got these blankets and things that my husband's mom had knitted, crocheted, whatever. I'm not quite sure what they are. I don't do that stuff. And then under there, I've got coloring books and craft papers and stuff. And then there's all my chocolate molds and soap molds. But here, I'm just going to, I had it all cleared. This was actually cleared out 2 days ago. But like I said, I had to get more boxes and things, so I had to dump them out to sort them. But this is it. This is everything left in my entire house to go through. Except my master bedroom. I have to do that once more. But right now in the next 2 days, this is what I'm working with. That's it. Everything is, most of this stuff will be donations. If it's not my good crafting stuff, if it's for the day home, it is going. So there's not a lot left down here. We got rid of so much furniture too. See, that table will be going, that entertainment center will be going. I think some of these bookshelves over here will be going. So I guess I'll just keep you updated as we continue to renovate. Alright, so I've been working hard down here for the last couple of days. You can see how much progress I have made. What I have left from down here to finish is putting away is just this pile of stuff here. This pile of stuff that's over here is all the stuff from my craft room that I just have to put in my containers here. My husband bought me almost 20 brand new containers so I can store my stuff. And so I'm just going to finish this up. So I don't have a lot more left to do. And I will do a quick walkthrough of my down here. So there's nothing in the boiler room. I still have just under the stairs to do. This looks like a big pile. It's just pillows, not just cushions and pillows, and then stacks of paper. So if you've got just a knee-high stack of paper and then you stick some pillows on top, it makes the pile look big, but it's not. And over here in this storage room, I've got all my stuff, but everything is neat in bins. This is just all my crafting things. So that is fine. And then in here, this is just that spare bedrooms. We just have a few odd things here and there. So like I said, I don't have a lot left to do. Down here, I'll be finished by the end of today. I'll just walk through here just so I can get back over to here so I can get upstairs. But you can see I don't have a lot of stuff left to go through. So I will do a quick walkthrough of upstairs in just a moment. So here's my craft room. You can see how empty it is. Just have my tripods there, my lamp, my sewing machines, and that is it. So this room is completely empty. And I'll show you here. You see this room is getting emptied out. We just have the kitchen table here. There's no other furniture here. And then just our dining room table. Then over here, just have a few things sitting here. So you can see boxes being packed with all my stuff. And I'll go upstairs. This ledge is completely cleared off, just ready to get washed and painted. And up in the hallway, it's totally, for the most part, cleared out. So this bedroom is completely finished. And so is this bedroom, completely finished. And then the master bedroom is all still piled up with stuff everywhere, but this room's been already painted and just have to put all my stuff back in the closet and just have to wash up the closet, put my clothes back in, but otherwise it has been done. Just got I think just a couple shelves left to wash off. A couple little marks here and there. The floor needs to get done, but the master bedroom has been done. Now I'll go back down to the basement and show all the progress down there. Okay, just coming down the basement stairs. I'm getting tripped by animals. Just come around this way. So this is the storage room. All that's packed up here is all my art and craft supplies and sewing and my florals. So everything is packed up in this room. And then in this room just have a few odd things here and there that I still do need. I'll have to finish that soon. But this main area is got this all mostly organized, ready. That's just the toys. So that is it for toys down here. I just have this pile of stuff to go through, and it looks like a big pile, but it's not. I mean, I know how things are stacked, so I mean, you can see I've got a box, and sitting on top of the box is my little tabletop ironing board, and then there's a stack of bins or little tray, the drawer organizers, that's what they're called. And then behind there in that pile closest to the cupboard, I have a microwave, a hot plate, a toaster oven, and then 2 computers. So that's, you know, that stuff needs to get moved somewhere. So that's why I said it looks like it's a lot of stuff left to go through, but this stuff just has to get put in a couple of boxes. It won't take long. Same with on top of this table here. It's just dishes. I got just like Rubbermaid Tupperware dishes that just have to get put in a box. This stuff here is just more of my art supplies. I just got to put in boxes. So it won't take long to finish that. That's just the couch, and it's just got bedding, which again, I just have to put in a box. This pile here was mostly just everything that was hanging on the walls for my day home. So it's just paper stuff. Got maps and animal pictures and various things, the calendars and stuff that were up on the walls. So I just have to go through those and, you know, get rid of what I'm not going to need and just pack the rest in boxes. And then this is the boiler room, and as you can see, it is completely empty out. There's nothing left. Well, there's a couple things left in here, but for the most part there's like nothing. I mean, we've got the screen for the deck door, and we've got the mirror door for the craft room upstairs. I just have to get that taken upstairs and put back on its track. So this room is emptied. So then all I have left to do, I don't want to do today, but I'll have to in the next day or two. This stuff is just re-pulling all this out. So this is my next big task coming up for this week, is pulling everything out, going through one more last time, get rid of everything I know we will no longer need. I had set things aside for my kids. I've talked to my kids, so those items, they are still packed in bins, and my husband said if my kids don't make it before we move, we'll just keep them in bins. We'll move them with us. The kids can go through them when they have time, but each of my kids has a bin of, each of my kids have a bin of like their toys. Then I also have all their schoolwork that I kept, and they get to go through and see if they want to keep it or not. So that is later in the week. Oops, But this is what I have left to finish today and tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna end my video here. Sorry, I just tried to camera around and I pressed the wrong button. I'm just trying to not get so much glare. So I think I'm just gonna end my video here for now and just say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribed to my channels, watching my videos, and I will see you all in my next ones. Bye.